Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. You guessed it. It still always will be cryptocurrency. So yesterday I made a video on Manta Pacific airdrop and I said use these farms for more Manta token. And I'm just going through the comments section on that video, and there's some confusion in the comments section about Stone ETH, about Isumi Finance, about APRs, and really, I guess it's a what do you call it? A pioneer chain. I don't know what pioneer. And a lot of it is unknown, right? One good friend today said he doesn't even know if there's a Manta token coming, or I think for sure there's a Manta token coming because it says on the site, right? But there's nothing, nowhere to find a good wealth of information on it. So what I'm going to do today, right, is this isn't financial advice, but I'm going to give you my opinion on these three things. We're going to talk about the farm APRs in Izumi. We're going to talk about Stone ETH, and we're going to talk about the NFTs that we're getting using new paradigm, what they mean as well, right? These three things, important things, right? Because the last thing you want to do is move your ETH over to this Pioneer chain and just get wrecked, right? So let's just go through the comment section and find out what's going on. So there I am in meditation state. Degen meditation state, it's called. Right. So I have a couple comments to go through first. Not sure if you notice, but you're losing 10% by swapping your stone into ETH. Good point, right? Give you a heart. Thanks, John. So what I said in reply was, I said, yep, that's why I put most into lending. So if you watched the video yesterday, we have 5 recommended places to put our tokens, right? Ecosystem partners. Two of them are lending. Lairbank and the Shoebill are both lending protocols. You just take your Stone ETH, put it in there, and borrow out more Stone ETH, and then do what you want with it, right? So that's what I'm doing there. 90% of it's just in lending. I'm not going to touch it really. Just borrow out and hold, just to get the volume up, right? 10% of it I have been trading it. And currently, Stone ETH is worth less than ETH, right? So we're going to check on this quite a couple times, right? This is important, right? This is Deck Screener, and all I've done is come down to the left-hand side and I've found Manta, right? Which is now just under Phantom and Pulse Chain in importance, which is growing so fast. This is really bullish. So 24-hour transactions on Manta has been 17,000, and total volume in 1 day has been $8 million of volume. There's lots going on. There's been a couple rugs already, bullish. Yeah, not if you're in them, but if you are just trading and stuff, then that's great. We come to Stone and Wrapped ETH. The top volume one is on Aperture, followed by Izumi. Followed by QuickSwap, actually. But we'll come to Stone with Wrapped ETH, right? And we have the prices here. So the price of Stone at the moment is $1,900. And of course, we know the price of ETH is not $1,900. It's about $2,200 today, I believe. So it is not the same price, which means if you're trading out your Stone for other assets and you forgot about it, then you try to trade back in and then Stone's gone back up, you're going to lose your edge there. What I think is happening is people are bridging over their ETH to get Stone, then they're selling the Stone into ETH to then build up liquidity and then putting it into these partner projects like here, like I did, right? ETH and Stone in here, meaning that the Stone is going to fall down. But eventually, if they want to bridge their Stone back to ETH for their Ethereum, right? And I'm assuming, I'm throwing out here, I'm pretty sure I'm right because otherwise this wouldn't work. When we come back to new paradigm and we want to bridge back to, I got a box. We're gonna have an unboxing. When we come back to bridge back, right, to withdraw, it will be 1 for 1, just like we did. Yeah, 1 ETH is 1 Stone and 1 Stone is 1 ETH, right? So therefore, the price will start to go back up then. So that's my thinking. So then also a strategy could be to start buying up more of it as it's dipping down because it's going to go back up in value. Of course, because you're going to be bridge it back. But that's why you should be very careful with your Stone and trading it, right? So that's what I said. The plan I'm using is putting about 90% of Stone into lending and using 10% of it to pair into LP for reward points on the incentivized products. The logic being that the extra reward token from the airdrop will outweigh any losses incurred from swapping out the Stone. And then the Black and Dev says Stone isn't pegged to ETH, so technically you're not losing anything. Going from ETH to Stone, you gain 10%, and 69 days after Manta drop, you can get original ETH for Stone from the Paradigm Bridge. Yeah, so that's also my thoughts on it, right? You mentioned kicking someone out of the box who has not staked any ETH, says Ryan Schiff. How do you do that? I have the same issue. What I meant there is, so we made a team of 12 people who all were depositing ETH in, and now we've got more because we've got a permanent link now. So if you want to join into Manta Bridge over, the link's in the description. It will be for everyone, right? What we're doing before was that if we have people investing 0.6 ETH, then I'm going to be sharing the extra reward points we get from this. We had one wallet who unfortunately has not added in. This is this guy here, which just means I've already decided that he's not going to get any of the extra bonus points for the team because he didn't put the ETH in and we already hit the 20, right? And it's been 2 days. So what my plan now is that I've already taken note of everyone who went in with us for the team contribution of 22 ETH. I've noted down your Twitters and I'll be getting in touch when they give the airdrop and figure out how much more, because I've got 2 accounts doing this, how much more I got for the team contribution, and we'll be sharing it, right? That's basically that. So you can't really kick them out, you just ignore them. You lose ETH when you trade with Stone. APR also buggy on Isumi. Bridging on ETH on Manta means it will sit there useless for 3 months. Okay, so Isumi Finance. Let's talk about the yield on Isumi and what the confusion is here, right? So the confusion comes from, on Isumi is a V3 style yield farming protocol. So we come to pools, right? We're going to see retarded APRs here, right? Especially this one, MNU, which I believe rugged. Or the dev started taking fees. So ignore this 6,000% APR. This is from trading volatility, right? Trading fees. We'll come to the more common ones. So here we have wrapped ETH and Stone, $500 million in liquidity, right? Volume of $300,000 and an APR of 179. The APR here is based on the volume of the pair, right? Of people trading back and forth on Izumi DEX and how you set your liquidity. This isn't a guaranteed APR number. APR is calculated based on the recommended range, which balances impermanent loss and returns. For example, when the recommended range is -20 to 20, we only calculate the liquidity and trades generated within this range. APR is a 24-hour sliding average that updates every 20 minutes. So when we come in to add liquidity to wrapped ETH and Stone, we can even come and see the one I made yesterday, right? So that would be liquidity. Come over and we need to check where I put my range. The tighter I put my range, the higher the APR is going to be. I put into this one, we put just $70 to start. I do plan to add more. I've just been busy. And we have 1 ETH is 1.131 Stone, right? So that means that this ratio really you need to get quite a wide range because we don't know how Stone is going to perform in the 2-3 weeks before we get this airdrop. Is it going to fall really low, then rise really high? The volatility is going to be really big. The volume is going to be huge. So that means essentially pretty good for getting trading fees. So that's my thinking there. If we come back actually, just because we're going to talk about this after. So what I did was my range was 2% up and 7% down, because I think that Stone ETH will continue to go down in the market for a while before it starts to go back up, is my aim, right? That's what I'm thinking is going to be happening, right? So that's why I went for that. If I went tighter, I'd be able to get a higher APR, but there's nothing on this here that's showing me the current APR, unfortunately, and I don't think there's any tools yet that can show you the APR for you. We have this in Uniswap where it doesn't show the APR either, but we can use things like uniswap.fish, which would be so possibly in the future we'll have something like this for Manta, right? But right now we don't. There's Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap. So for example, what you do is you come here, you go to Ethereum, you select your pair, ETH and whatever, Bitcoin. Select your fee tier, calculate, you put it in here, and then it tells you the estimated fees you're going to get every single day and your estimated APR, depending on how you move the range about, right? So that's key. Sadly, we don't have that with any of these new projects on Manta yet. But that's maybe why your APR is really low, because you put your range too wide, and possibly you're not getting enough fees from it, right? Tighter the range, higher the APR, but of course you might go out of range, then you split your pair and pay the fee. For me, I put in $70 and I've made not much. It's not worth even looking at. So I'm not sure on that. I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe I'll put in more and let you know in the future if Izumi is right, but I would think it's down to trading, liquidity, volume, how much you put in, and how you put your range. If you want to find what you should be doing with your tokens, though, you can come here and check this. So we have, I would suggest, even though it's dangerous, I'm not suggesting financial advice, but I could suggest it, right? That if you want to go stone and wrapped ETH, then because you're going to get more volume, people are going to be trading this back and forward, you're going to get a lot of fees from these dexes. But of course, every dex has it. So Stone ETH in Aperture, Stone ETH in QuickSwap, Stone ETH in Izumi, all of these dexes, this is the Pacific one as well, probably has Stone ETH somewhere, right? You need to pick the one with the best volume. So just come here, click volume, right? You'll find the highest volume. That's where I am. So right now, Isumi Finance has the highest volume on Stone, and ETH over the last 24 hours of 1.6 million, followed by QuickSwap. So if you were going to start making liquidity, V3 liquidity, to try and get fees and a high APR, you would be going into one of these because they have more going on in them, right? That's how you find them. If you want to find, some yield coins, meme coins, sorry, you could do the same thing. We could come to the 24-hour performance. And of course, the top of this right now is going to be some meme coins because they're the ones that are going to be taking off right now. And we do have some meme coins now appearing on Manta. We have Minu the Manta, which was the one I said rugged, 1.1 million volume. And the chart is ridiculous. It's up 4,000% today. Liquidity only 48K. This could go up or down. High risk, high reward. We have Kata, Husky Inu. Some of them have rugged. Husky Inu has $1 of liquidity. That's a rug. This one rugged. Blast on Manta, 19,000. So that's not bad. Manta with a hat. Okay. So this has gone up 62% in a day. There's $34,000 liquidity and the volume is 66,000. For example, Dog with a Hat on Solana is a meme coin that's gone very well. So you could throw $100 at this and then you may make quite good money off it, or you may not. But up 62%, just launched. It's a new coin, right? So you could think about it, right? Get the pair, go in. I'd use a burner wallet though because we've no idea if it's going to be good or not, because they're just memes and quick money fast. Anyway, back to the comment section. Thanks for the review. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Are you worried about the DPEG of Stone? Not really. As I said, I would buy it low and then it will probably go back up as people begin swapping back in. Let's check out my box. We're going to have an unboxing. So if you bridge into Manta through a new paradigm, you receive Stone or the USDM, which is both tokens which are kind of like receipt of bridging. Then you can bridge them back in March out of the ecosystem. And as I said, I'm pretty sure it's 1-for-1, but we need to research that deeply to find out more on that. Actually, it's very important. So I've been doing that. We've been bridging over. We are bridging over to get access to, let's come to this, the airdrop of Manta token, which is going to be coming in January 2024. So time is of the essence at the moment with this. They have, is it 50 million tokens? Yeah, 50 million Manta tokens to claim in January 2024 from using the Manta Pacific New Paradigm Bridge. So here I am on the team page, 22.9 ETH in. Great stuff. We have already opened some boxes and we have some NFTs, right? I have 3 NFTs. I have the tier 1 backers. I have 3 of these. It's the most common one. We have leaderboard scores. I didn't even win this one. I'll tell you what I did. And then we have secure multi-sig. I won this one by opening a box. Every time you bridge, you get more box pieces every week. And every time you get team contributions onto your team, you'll also get more box pieces. Box pieces combine into 25, then you get 1 box. So let's open this box. Let's see what's inside. It's an unboxing. Ooh, yeah. I love a good unboxing. What am I going to get? The most rare one is the gold one. Gas is 40 cents on Manta, by the way. Boom. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Right. Let's check. Oh, I'm excited. It's going to be the gold one. I'm going to get the gold one. Gold one's worth like 0.7 ETH, which would be sweet. How do I know they're worth that? Because we have a marketplace now for them. That's how we're going to end this video. We got another tier 1 backers. The least rare of all of them. Thanks, Manta. Fuck it. Okay, so now I have a problem. Of course, I have 4 tier 1 backers NFTs. I have 1 leaderboard scores, and I have 1 secure multi-sig, and I don't have any of these. What can you do, Richie? How do I get them? Well, we have 2 partners here. Get More NFTs, Element and Pixel Realm, where we can come over here and we type in new paradigm NFT collection, right? And we can start to see what's going on. Now there's 2 places to trade these. I'm going to do it on Element because it looks exactly like OpenSea, so I know what's up, right? For this, you'll either need Wrap Teeth or ETH to trade. You can see the volume on these are 114 ETH traded in the first day, 502 ETH traded over the week with 20,000 owners of these NFTs, which is wild, right? That's crazy. We have 6 different NFT. The gold one is still not up here, actually, right? I guess we have to merge them to get the gold. Now, I mentioned before that this one, leaderboard scores, I didn't win. I bought this. I bought this for about 20 bucks, right? Which I think is a steal because we can see here the last sale on these. Tier 1 backers sold for 0.001 ETH, right? Not much. It's like 10 bucks. Leaderboard scores, 0.005. Secure multi-sig, 0.01. Then legit teams, 0.002, going up in value, right? Then fixed high yield, 0.07, and L3 codes, or loot codes, 0.5, right? So which means the gold one must be about 0.7. So this is the most expensive one, and it just sold 8 minutes ago. So this is the one I'm looking to buy now. So we see the best price is $60 for this NFT. So if you do win it, you get 60 bucks. That's awesome, right? The top offer is just under that 54 bucks. So these are buying and selling quite well. So if I did want to grab one of these now, I'd have to pay $50 for it, which I'm not going to do that at the moment because I did just buy another one. But then we can come back, right, and look at the one we have like 4 of now, which is tier 1 backers, right? The cheapest, the lowest of all the NFTs. So what we could do is, because we have 4, $3 for tier 1 backers. So we could start selling these. I have 3, which would give 369. That's 10 bucks, and then I could buy another one with them. I think for now I'll keep my tier 1 backers, but if we did want to sell, we could come here to sell. We could say we want to sell 2 of them. We want to sell them for 0.0012, which is $3, right? It's below the floor though, but that means we could probably sell it off fast, right? We sell 2 of them, we get $7 for them. And list, and then you've made back your gas fee and all that stuff. In addition to that, if you use Element Marketplace, you can also come to the reward part and you get free gas for a couple times, 3 times I think, by joining this one as well, which is great to see. And they also have an airdrop section, which I've never checked out before, probably to do with buying and selling, something like that, but it's not showing me. Okay, so that's pretty much what's going on with the confusion, in my opinion, on Manta Pacific. Get in the comments. I really enjoy reading your guys' comments about this because a lot of it is a little bit confusing and we all need to work together to figure it all out so we can all get financial freedom in the future. That's what it's all about. Peace, Richie. Be good to each other. Don't get wrecked.